Shit, chilling. First off, congratulations, cause you know what I mean. The task that you pulled off, Fresco. I see your question. I'm doing the interview though. I got you, bro. You gotta ask me after. But yeah, I got you. Just hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. But congratulations, cause the task you completed. You know what I mean. A lot of people haven't completed that. So
Mm.
first off, how you feel after you know what I mean coming off of a clear win versus somebody like Sharon?
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. What I'm saying? I feel great, man. I just if anything, just ready to get back to work, man. My hunger is there, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a high like no other, bro, when you pull off a victory like that, especially when, people expect you to lose. And at pretty much everything everybody was saying going into that battle, the opposite of that happened. You know what I'm saying? They said, freestyles, he was going to out freestyle me, and I don't think he did that. I think I out rebutted him. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was chanting 3-0. I think it'll look a little closer on camera because Sharon was really good, but it's just the hunger. The hunger for me is like I'm ready to get back in the ring. Like I don't really want to take too much time off.
Yeah. What I say is this though. Like I always tell people, freestyling is a gift and a curse because if you over there freestyling about something, like it works both ways. Like a 2 bar freestyle is cool, but you set a line to him and he spent 16 bars almost trying to rebuttal it. So that's a curse because it's like,
Mm,
yo, you wasting too much time. One, you know what I mean, you letting us know it got to you, and then two, you know what I mean, you spending too much time on it and you getting caught up in it because you can get lost in freestyling. Like people don't know that. Me being a freestyler, that's why they're like, oh, why you ain't freestyling? Because it's like, yo, sometimes you got to stick to the game plan and you know what I mean, just sprinkle it in there unless you know it's something dynamic you got. And
that's
I feel like you also threw him off his guard by making him do that so much. It became a thing of like, now I gotta challenge and answer back. But when you going into the battle, because you said a bunch of people was like, oh, you know what I mean, his freestyle and all that. Did that worry you, or you was just like, yo, I know what I'm gonna do. I can neutralize
yeah.
all
It
of
ain't,
those.
it ain't worried me, bro, because I mean, I'm saying I believe in myself, and I know that I can freestyle as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've been like as efficient of a freestyler as like you or Danny or Sharon or A Ward or Chef Trez, but I know that I get busy with freestyles too. So I wasn't worried. I just told myself like you know what type of battle this is, bro. You got to freestyle. It is what it is. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
So when you in there, like what rounds, if you have any, did you feel like was then I mean neck and neck, or when you when he went first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when he's going at his first, because we all feel like this is battle rappers. Are you like, yo, I got him, or are you like, yo, he's wilding? Let me see what could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he was dope the
Yeah.
whole battle. He went first, and I mean, he had great energy. You know what I'm saying? I think he had a solid first round. He just he said something at the beginning of his first round that fell right into an angle that I had, and when he said it, it was just like something lit up in my eyes almost because it was like, yo, you just fell right into what I'm gonna say. So I mean, he had a great round, but I had a counter for like all of his points. I felt like, and that's just how the battle was going, and and that don't always happen, and that's not easy to accomplish. Sometimes you can try to write for a certain thing you think your opponent gonna say, and they don't say it at all, and then the material might not hit that crazy, but literally like all the points I was making was like counter writing to the shit he was saying.
Yeah, no, 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 no. That's a fact, and that's what I felt like too. And then you were saying a bunch of things that was ticking him off that make him freestyle, and then they wasn't landing. I guess the way, I mean, the way he expected. But
Mm.
I feel like after you know what I mean, because I feel like you got on the rise after Ultimate Madness when everybody counted you out, and you know what I mean, you pulled the W off Loso, and then you
Hmm.
what was it? You beat Mr. Wavy next, correct?
Yeah.
Then you
Yep.
beat Mr. Wavy. You know what I mean? You made it to the final four. You know what I mean? Fucked everybody's bracket up. Whoever, you know what I mean, had you not been in there. And then the recognition of your name went up there. And then I feel like we saw you a couple times after that. But then you came back on everybody's radar this year in that one rounder with Nitty because, you know, on paper, niggas see Nunn Nunn and Rum Nitty. It's like, yo, oh, Rum Nitty's about to just walk through him. And, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even on the app, that's a debatable battle. And then now, you know what I mean, after getting a dominant win on somebody of Sharon's caliber, what's next? Like, who's next on the list for you?
I mean, to be honest, bro, they keep I don't know, they keep talking about this Ultimate Madness 5 shit going around. And
Mm,
I don't think people want to see tournament Nunn Nunn, bro. I'm just being
mm,
honest. And that's where I'm at. So if they keep talking about this tournament shit, just tell people to get ready. Because if I'm in that tournament, I'm telling you, everybody got to go. Whoever in front of me got to go. So, I've been hearing little things here and there possible, but you know what I'm saying? That's where my mind at right now, though, to
yeah,
be honest. If they do Ultimate Madness 5, I don't know exactly what's going on with it or not, but I definitely want to smoke somebody in the tournament again. You know what I'm saying? Give me a nice little bag at the end of it, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. More than a nice. They saying it's a 100,000. So, with that being said, from you being in the tournament already, if you was to enter it again and go back in there, how much stuff have you feel like you've learned some things can that can improve your chances of winning the 100 now opposed to the last
Mm.
time you was in it?
Yeah, I think last time when I got down to like the final four, I was kind of caught up in the excitement of like I had never really had that many people watching me and the fans being excited to see me and shit. So I kind of got distracted a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And now that I've been around for a little bit and I've dealt with that a little bit more, I've had battles that have got a lot of attention. Now it's strictly tunnel vision. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
and it's gonna be a tough competition because everybody I feel like URL is a arena with the best rappers in the world and we all trying to we all trying to win this shit, so it's not gonna be easy, but it's just staying focused, tunnel vision, man. I think just the popularity of the first tournament, I was just on a high horse. Now I'm kind of like, all right, I know what I got to do. Let's just stay grounded, let's get to work, we can celebrate after we win, you know what I mean?
yeah. Kobe Bryant mind state when he was up 2-0 in the finals and you know what I mean the analyst was asking him like, yo, why you not excited? He like, excited for what? The job ain't done. So you know what I mean? I feel
Right.
like in a tournament of that, because anything can happen. And now what people don't know, right? I could drop this exclusive with Ultimate Madness 5 is that every week it's a crowd. So this is
Mm,
not like Ultimate Madness in the setting, the closed caffeine setting. This is
yeah.
going to be a setting like it's an event every time. So you know what I mean? People that's in this tournament keep that in mind. Like you're going to
Right.
have to win over the crowd because the crowd is going to have an influence on the judges, whether they say it is or not. We all know
Yeah, it
that's
always do. Most of the time, I feel like when people recap battles, a lot of times I feel like they recap it based off of who got more reaction. So
yeah,
it affects everybody. I mean, you
yeah,
can have a great round, but if your opponent's getting reaction and you get no reaction, it is what it is. And that's part of the game. It's part of being an MC. You have to control the crowd. You know what I mean? And that's not always easy because you don't know what type of crowd you're in front of. You might be in front of the lyrical miracle crowd today, and then next day you might be in front of a crowd just want to see somebody get disrespected. So you never
and then you
really.
might be in front of a performance crowd. Like yeah, it changes often. That's what a lot of people don't know about why the job is so difficult. Cause you don't know
Mm,
what you're walking into anytime. Like the easiest time was when it wasn't a crowd. Know what I mean?
yeah,
So then you just had the people that fuck with what you do online, like, yo, well, I think he got it. But when it's a crowd, man, and then everything, how long it takes for them to get in the venue, how long it takes for the battles to start, when you go. You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, the people that go in early in the night, they kind of set the tone for what people are looking for in the night.
mm,
I said that on Summer Madness. Summer Madness in Houston, it was kind of a real talk performance night. So anybody that was coming with wild over the head lyrical bars and breakdowns, they wasn't hitting that night.
right.
It was more so anybody that's just on the surface, performance, disrespect, high energy, real talk. So like I've seen battles happen and then that shift the course of like
Yeah,
what the crowd is looking to hear on that particular night. So
main
that's
purpose.
definitely a fact.
And you gotta, I mean, that's why you gotta kind of just, check all the boxes. You know what I'm saying? Just have a little bit of everything. A little bit of I'm gonna talk to you here. I'm gonna break down my opponent here. I might do some some lyrical shit here. Not to give too much of the game plan away, but you got to check all the boxes because, like you said, and then a lot of time that lyrical shit do get boring after a
Yeah,
while, especially
yeah,
when you in the building, you've been drinking, smoking, doing your thing. You've been on your feet for 5 6 hours. You know, you got to entertain that crowd. So that shit gonna be crazy. That's gonna bring a whole new feel to Ultimate Madness because the one I was in was like a quiet room
yeah, like a
setting.
COVID setting type of shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my last question to you before you get out of here. Um, if you could pick somebody to be champion of the night after Saturday, who would it be?
Mm. I definitely put myself in there, but
For sure.
I think Jerry West,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Swamp.
Yep.
That's my three. I feel like that's my three. Or I mean, Surf and Core.
Yeah.
Like Core was amazing, man.
Yeah. Cortez
How'd
was
you feel
wild.
about that DNA? Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I ain't walk away from that feeling like I could just clearly give that battle to Surf. I felt like I really need to watch that one on camera again, bro. That shit was close to me.
Yeah. How I had it was, Surf got the first, Cortez got the second, and the third is the one that's
Yeah,
not me in the air. Like if you go for reactions and how people was, then you'll add Surf live. But it could be, not mean, a different story when you watch it back because I mean that third, I think that third is the
yeah,
deciding
that's
factor.
up to the third. That's the one. I feel like first round Surf was he was on another level. He
Yeah,
was he was Super Saiyan in the first
yeah,
round. Second round, I feel like it switched,
yeah,
and I
yeah. Core
Core
got
went, and
yeah,
then that third, I mean, that's what I say. Like in the building, you know what I mean, the crowd going crazy, the energy of this is the last round, so this is the last shit that we got to hang on to.
yeah,
We heard Surf last, so I feel like in the building, people wanted to just be like, man, Surf got it. That third is close, man. But
yeah,
that was definitely dope though. Shout
yeah,
out to them. So if anybody want to say Cortez is champion of the night, like I would understand that because all the years of just to talking shit to each other, and for him to be able to get in that battle and be like, nah, y'all gonna shut the fuck up because y'all been talking a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's crazy. So
yeah.
yeah, I
Cortez,
think
Cortez. I feel like you, Jerry Swamp, and Cortez stock went up after Saturday.
yeah,
And I mean those would
yeah,
be my four. But yeah,
that's,
definitely good looking for pulling up. If you in Ultimate Madness 5, we tapped in. We gonna be tuned in watching it. So, you know what I mean? Everybody here, y'all just gotta wait and see. I'm gonna
yeah,
hit you once I get off though.
for sure, bro. That's a bit.
Alright, bet, got you. Shout out to Nunn Nunn. Shout out to Drugs. Shout out to Cortez. Shout out to Jerry West. I told y'all